You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You're not alone. You're not alone at all.
Huntington's disease is a rare neurodegenerative brain disease that affects me and my family. Those with a parent with the condition have a 50-50 chance of inheriting it.
It can start at any age. It impacts on people's mood, movement and thinking, and gets worse over time until people need long-term care.
I was 11 years old and my Auntie Chris started getting a bit sick. She went to go get tested because her father came up to her and says, I've got Huntington's. And then my mum got tested a couple of years after. We found out that it was Huntington's disease. To begin with, it didn't really affect me too much because I didn't really know what it were. But then as I started growing up, it started to affect me a little bit more, and I started getting panics about it, thinking, have I got it, have I not? And lo and behold, I do.
My grandma were already diagnosed with it when I was born, but I never really fully understood the concept of it and what it did to a human. But then once my mum got diagnosed with it, I sort of started thinking to myself, I need some answers, like I need to know why, what's going to happen, how things are going to change for me.
It's a very confusing time, I think, being an 11-year-old and being told that your family have a rare disease that's terminal, there's no cure, and also finding out that I was at risk as well was really scary. I didn't have any connections with charities and I didn't tell any of my friends, and I felt quite alone, and I felt like I was the only person in the world that was dealing with this disease.
There was quite a lot of scary things on the internet, so it made me feel really worried and uncertain for my future.
You don't expect it to happen. You hear about different things when you're a kid, but you don't hear about Huntington's because of how rare it is.
Huntington's disease can be a really difficult position to be in. You know, there's lots of different factors that impact your life, you know, school, friends, your family. There's so much grief involved as well, and I think it's almost impossible to go through all that on your own, so it's okay to ask for help.
Because at the end of the day, it's not just the person with Huntington's that the disease affects, it's the family, the friends, everyone around that person.
Try and find factual information from reliable places like the Huntington's Disease Association website. Don't go down a spiral of YouTube videos like I did, because it's not helpful. And reach out to other young people who are impacted.
Speak to someone. Speaking to someone's hard, but once you start, you'll get everything off your chest and you'll feel free again.
Finding people who are in the same boat as me as a kid would have been massive.
The Huntington's disease community, you can see how much it means so much to me. I don't know where I'd be without the community, to be honest.
There is really, really a big community here, and everyone in that community just wants to help us and make sure we're all right.
It's made such a big difference to me over the last few years because it's really helped me to feel less isolated and alone, and I've made some really genuine friendships from people who are also in the community, and I'm really grateful to have them in my life.
To have found so many people all over the country and even all over the world that are impacted by this awful condition has been life-changing for me. There's such a shared pain and grief that we all share, but actually there's such a shared passion and drive to want to change things for the future. So yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
You are not alone.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.